Good morning. Well, we're in Sconsor at the moment, which is on the Isle of Skye, and we're at the ferry terminal to get the next ferry over to the Isle of Raasay, which we plan to do a backpack from the south of the island up to the north, and we'll wild camp one night and we'll do a Bothy night at the second, and then make our way back to the ferry terminal and back over to Skye. So it's a fine morning and we're here a wee bit early, so we're just sort of milling around the pier waiting for the ferry. We're on the south side of Raasay at the moment, and the plan is to walk around the east coast and then wild camp somewhere in the forest, and then hopefully get up to the Bothy. Yes. Got the usual suspect here, Kev. It's a grand day, bit chilly mind. And there's Skye behind us. Look at that, beautiful. So there's Blavin and Garvin, still in winter condition. It's almost Easter as well. And that'll be the back end of Glamig. There was actually a signpost just up there that said footpath, so we've decided to follow it, and it took us down onto the beach. So we'll probably just skirt round. Come on, you lot. Come on. That's it, you go that way. Go that way. Where you go there, Kev?
Hard hat. Fits like a glove.
Dafty. Just sorting out our favourite lunch here. Mackerel wraps with primula cheese and some salad cream that we pinched from the Dalwhinnie snack shack. So there has actually been a path that's led us all the way from when we left the lighthouse. It's not on any of the maps, not in the 50k, it's not in the 25k, but there is a path, so you don't have to walk on the shore or up and down through trees or above the tree line, so that's useful to know. We've just reached North Fern, and if I just zoom in now, you can see the lighthouse where we came from.
Gorgeous. Lovely. It's lovely, lovely.
Now that is pretty stunning. Look at that. That's Duncan up there. That's the highest point in the island. I think it's 445 metres. There's the rest of the island stretching out to the north, which we'll be visiting tomorrow. And if I pan round a bit further, that over there is There's Applecross Peninsula. What a day. Superb. This is actually Surley MacLean's memorial cairn. Of course, he was actually born in Raasay, and he also wrote the poem about the Highland clearances on his island back in the day. Thought you'll be able to read this, but he writes about Hallaig. This is the Lowland Scots version. And round here is the Gaelic one, which I'm not quite up to scratch in old Gaelic. If you don't know who he is and you're a Munro bagger, you may remember him from Muriel Gray's Munro show. He was a Gaelic pronunciation chappie, and I always remember him for the Gaelic pronunciation of the Anach Igach, something like Urach Igach. So hopefully you'll know who I mean now. Anyway, I think I can see Hallaig up there on the hillside, so that's our next objective in this little hike. It's actually quite cold in the shade here. This looks like part of the old village. It's quite eerie here because we're in the shade. Nice. I don't know, maybe I've watched too much Outlander, but I can sort of imagine it being a thriving crofting community. So there's Duncan just to the right of my shoulder there. We're going to give it a miss today, and we're going to get it on the way back because we've still got about 9 kilometres of rough coastal terrain to do. So what we'll do is we'll get up there on the way out. Do you know how many takes I've had to do of videos because of Kevin's flatulence? Honestly, bloody trumpet. On the 50k map, there appears to be a path that runs from the village of Hallaig right through to the north of the island where the Brochel is. So we plan obviously to keep walking, and there's 2 settlements called North and South Screpidill, and we're hoping that's where we'll set up camp tonight. Now on the 25k map the path doesn't feature, so I'm sure it obviously does exist, but when I was actually doing a bit of research, and I actually found one trip report on doing the full walk to the north of the island, and it dated back to 1995, so I don't think many people frequent past the abandoned village there, so I'm pretty sure the path will be there, and Kev's just ahead of me and he seems to have found it, so we shall crack on. So we are making progress, and there's a path of sorts, but it looks like there's been more sheep than humans. This is the first bit we've actually had to come off the path because, so imagine at high tide this might be impassable, but at the moment it's good to go. Well, the path was going good at first, well, most of the way in fact, although it gets sore on your feet because it's almost like you're contouring and it's putting pressure on your ankles. But this section here leaves a lot to be desired. Proper adventure. Right, I've just slid. This terrain's getting steeper. I'm thinking I'm going to put this away and get the hands out. Or maybe just go down there. I think there's a wee path. Well, that there is just another section we've had to come off and walk along the rocks. If the tide was in, it would have been goosed. We'd been bivvying for the night. But thankfully, that's just the tide coming in now. So, we've been to north and south Skrepadal, and maybe we're being too fussy, but there were sheep droppings everywhere. So we thought, nah, don't fancy that. So we've collected 2.5 litres of water each, and the rucksack is pretty heavy now. Plan B is to go to the castle, or the Brochel, and see what was on offer there for pictures. Hopefully there's some nice flat grass. You can just imagine like a bowling green, you know, soft, perfect, cut lawn, just beautiful for pitching a tent. In other words, it's going to be a slope. You'll see. So we're just in Raasay Forest at the moment, and it's not so much a forest now. Must have been felled some time ago. I must admit I'm pretty knackered now. Can't wait to strike camp. Get a brew on the go, get dinner, and then head to the pub. Well, we've arrived at the Brochel, as you can see, and we're also pitched up. There's a trail star, and there's Kev's Zephyros. Just enjoying a nice fire. Anything to add to the journal?
It's been a cracking day. Lots of sights and sounds.
And smells.
From the south to the north of Raasay. Trampling where a few have probably trampled off the beaten track.
Good morning, campers. Well, that was quite a good sleep, I must say so myself. Oh, it's 10 to 7, and I'm in that what I call tent limbo, where you get up really early and you think it's later. I was up at 4, and after that I was just sort of drifting into sleep, and then waking up and then drifting off again. And it was really light last night because of the moonlight. I actually thought that I left the tent light on, and I hadn't, it was just the moon. Just waiting for the shower to go off before I can nip outside. Hopefully it's just passing. we made it. That was quite tough going. When we left Brochel Castle, you pick up Callum's Road, which quite remarkable actually. The chap built it over 10 years because the authorities wouldn't build a road to his house. There was all sorts of battles. There's actually a book on it as well. So we followed that as far as Arnish, and then from there it's a path and track, quite boggy in places. It gets really boggy just before the Bothy, and you come to a lock-in. What I would suggest, if you come here, get your water there. Otherwise, you'll have to go all the way back there because there's absolutely no water around here whatsoever. We've got company tonight. We met a guy going out. There's a chap called Marcus that's staying there. He's not here at the moment. He must be maybe wildlife spotting or something like that. But what I'll do is I'll take you in for a quick tour. It's a single room. It's got a fire in one place and a sleeping platform on the other side. So let's have a look. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. I'm going to go for Taigh Thormoid Dhuibh. Probably wrong. I think I got Sorry McLean's name wrong earlier on yesterday as well. So there's your sleeping platform. I think that's the chap Marcus, me and Kev. Get a couple more in there. And then fine lager. Funnily enough, I've got some too. So yeah, not much to it. Quite a big Bothy, single room, plenty of workspace for cooking. Now, the guy kind of pissed on our cornflakes because we seen our fire logs and he was like, the fire's rubbish, the smoke just bellows out everywhere. So that kind of spoiled it for us. But we'll see what we can do, see if we can maybe put the logs higher up and hopefully the smoke will go up the limb rather than into the room. Because I've only just got my clothes clean from the other Bothy we were at. Shield of Mark. Even though I washed my clothes, I was still smelling the smoke. And there's the view from outside, the Trotternish Ridge stretching away. So we're almost at the most northerly point of Raasay, and there's another little island at low tide that you can get over to as well. I'll show you it in a moment. That's us now off Raasay and on the little island. High tide's at 5 o'clock, it's 2:30. You can see there the tide is creeping in.
The census of all the families that live there.
Oh, right.
So you can see how.
Well, that's us just leaving. That was a grand night. There was a chap already here called Marcus. He'd been around, a few travels around the world, swapping stories and all that. Nice and clean, probably cleaner than how we found it. Time to get back down to the ferry terminal. When you go through that gate on the way into the Bothy, you'll encounter some of the worst bog ever, but thankfully it's short-lived. Kevin's lost his Sawyer's mini filter. We went to fill up through the lock just behind us and it wasn't there, so just sort of scanning the path, hoping we can pick up on the way out. Well, 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 what do we have here? 2 bikes, chances, happy days. I'm just at the start of the walk for Duncan, 2.9 kilometres to the summit. So what we're going to do, my knee's been giving me drip unfortunately, and because I've been up before, I'm going to give Duncan a miss at this time. But Kev's going to nip up and we're going to meet each other back down at the ferry terminal.
Jamie Oliver at work. Cheeky bit of salad cream to top it off. Lovely jubbly.
There you go, knock yourself out, man. See you later, mate.
Yeah.
See you in Edinburgh.
See you later.
See you later. So I'm just heading round to the ferry pier. I'm going to meet Kevin there. I imagine he'll be coming off Duncan just about now, and he'll be enjoying the cycle down that I enjoyed. What a trip though, it's been a great couple of days. Raasay is absolutely stunning, it really is a beautiful little island. Very quiet, Skye will be absolutely heaving. Guaranteed. The ferry pools, Portree, absolutely packed, because it's Easter weekend. The two islands, well it's not two islands, but the north and the south are very different. The south of the island is like open moorland, and obviously you've got the volcanic plug of Duncan, and then the north of the island, it changes geology, it's very rugged, and it's quite similar to the Outer Hebrides, it's just very rugged and rocky. Here's somebody just didn't wait at the passing place, thank you very much. The Bothy, the north of the island, stunning. The wild camp at the Brochel, we loved that. It's just been a top 2-3 days away, we really have enjoyed it. We just need to decide where we're going to go tonight, because it's 25 to 3 and I can't see us getting back to Edinburgh tonight, it'd be far too late, so we might stop off in Shield Bridge or Dorney, find a campsite, get a shower. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this, please like and comment below, or even give me a subscribe, and thanks for watching. Cheers!